Hi Aries, this is going to be a general love reading for the month of August 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Could be for yourself or somebody that you are cross-watching for. It's general, so it's not going to resonate for all of you. So you can definitely watch one of your other signs if that is the case. Alright, and this is, the messages are going to apply for all types of connections, but the way in which you take them might differ depending on the type of connection that you have, okay? So do keep that in mind. Okay, so let's see. What is going on with Aries in the month of August? We got grief. Ooh. I feel like there's at least one more that wants to come out. Let's see. Here we go. Grief, shadow work, and observer. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on here, but it feels like, yeah, there's a little bit of heaviness here. Somebody is going through a little bit of a hard time, but definitely the shadow work is being done, okay? So that is always a positive, even though it can be a little bit challenging. And with observer here, I feel like this could be your person being interested in what you are up to, wanting to know what is going on, or just kind of like observing the situation. So you might be in contact, but you may also not be in contact here, all right? If you are not in contact, it's coming through very strongly that your person is either keeping tabs on you or kind of just, you know, keeping an eye on you. So we will see. So let's see, Aries in August 2020, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for love. Okay, so let's see. So I'm mostly gearing this towards your person, all right? So the general energy is the King of Pentacles. The headspace is the Two of Swords. The emotional space, we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, interesting. So this person, wow, I mean, they're being in the energy of the King of Pentacles, first card out. They definitely are wanting this connection with you, or they have what it takes. I feel like this person really wants to be this king for you, right? Be able to provide you with commitment, with stability, and pretty much give you everything. However, there's something going on in their headspace here that is just keeping them kind of stuck. But emotionally, though, they see you as their wish fulfillment. So something is going on in their headspace where they either have to make a decision or just really overcome something that is keeping them a little bit stagnant. So let's see. Let's see, what is it that they truly want? Or what they want right now? We have the Five of Cups. The challenge is the Emperor. All right. Let me just get the rest of them real quick. So for what's hidden is the Hermit. What's supporting this connection is strength. And near future, we have justice, and the potential here is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we are going to clarify, but yeah, I'm getting that this person is pretty much confused, like in their heads at the moment. They're a little bit in a victim type of a mentality, and I feel like that is what is holding them back. This is what is keeping them from being the Emperor, because that is what their challenge is to really take control over this Five of Cups. It's kind of like they are being, I feel, to themselves like the victim, like they're being pouty and just pessimistic and just feeling like they just can't be this Emperor, like nothing is working their way. However, that energy though is surrounding them, that King of Pentacles. So I feel like it's really just some sort of an insecurity within themselves that's going on here. And what you can't see is that this person is doing some soul searching here with the Hermit. They're pulling away. So I do feel like for most of you, you might not be in contact, or this person has pulled away, that they have withdrawn. They are finding that strength though, because that is what is supporting them. They're finding that strength to really pull out of this. It could even be that they are depressed at the moment. So I feel like this King of Pentacles is who they truly are as their general energy. But it's just like in hibernation at the moment, because this Five of Cups is just really taking them over, because it's almost as if they're denying that they even want anything else. Okay, so let's actually clarify. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Look at that, the Five of Cups again. So I'm telling you guys, this King of Pentacles I feel is hibernating, but it's there. Okay, so the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and Justice. We have Justice coming out twice. So again, this is who they truly are, okay? And this is, in order for this person to be balanced, they need to really feel like they are the King of Pentacles. However, this is very, very challenging at the moment with the Nine of Wands being here and the Five of Cups again. I'm almost getting the impression that this person might even be depressed. And therefore they're seeing everything as a challenge. I feel like they just have a very pessimistic perspective at the moment about themselves, and whether they can become the person that they want to become eventually at some point, or the person that they truly are, right? What is it that their soul is calling for them to be? Because it is there. So yeah, so if your person has pulled away, this would explain why. You see the Two of Swords? This would also explain why they're in this Two of Swords energy, just kind of sitting there, refusing to see, you know, that they have other options. So this is the grief, and I feel like this grief might be spilling over into your energy as well. We have Temperance, the Four of Pentacles. You get one more. And the Eight of Wands. So yeah, what they're refusing to see is that there is a way out of this. There is a way to balance themselves out, and that they do have what it takes to take that action. Okay. However, it feels like, you know, even though they're in that energy, they're still kind of holding on to you. They're still holding on to this idea that this can at some point come into balance. So, but I feel like it's really at the back of their minds. It's almost like what they're not seeing. Because how they truly feel here is the Nine of Cups. You fulfill them. You bring them happiness. So I don't know what it is that is going on with this person in their, you know, in their life outside of this connection. But I mean, it could even be something that happened within the connection, but I'm mostly getting that it is outside of the connection. And I think that Sylvia agrees. So she came to say that she agrees with what we're saying here. Yeah, Sylvia. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's actually clarify this Five of Cups and see why they feel like they just want to stay in this negativity. Five of Cups, why is Five of Cups here? Sylvia's all looking at you guys. Sylvia, just don't jump on the camera, please. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Makes sense, right? Feeling trapped. Feeling like there's no way out of something. The Ten of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of confusion here concerning moving towards their happiness. I'm almost getting that, you know, the challenge for them, even though the challenge is the Emperor, I'm getting here because of this Five of Cups being in what they want, that it's a challenge also for them to be happy, to find their happiness, to even, it's like they're having a hard time even bringing themselves to want to come out of this. And it's because their headspace right now is just so cloudy. They're not able to see. It's like they're just having illusions. They're not able to see the way out of whatever it is that they're going through. I feel like, it just really feels like something has happened outside of your connection that has kind of instigated this, and eventually this spilled into your connection and it just kind of spiraled. All right, let's clarify the Emperor as a challenge. See if we can get some more information here, because sorry guys, my camera ran out of memory. Thankfully, it notified me before I continued. Sylvia did make a mess, but that's okay. All right, so I haven't even flipped this over yet. We were clarifying the Emperor. So we have Judgment. We have the King of Wands, and I'm gonna get one more. But already, I mean, it's looking like they're just feeling incapable at the moment. They're being very critical and very harsh on themselves. And the King of Swords, just as I said that. Being very critical, very harsh on themselves, really being judgmental concerning their own capabilities here. So I do feel that it's a self-worth issue that they're going through that's just very, very challenging for them. And because of that, they feel like they can't overcome just whatever obstacle it is that they are facing here, and they're just staying in this pessimistic type of energy. And I feel like it even, I mean, and this could be you, okay? Definitely the roles could be reversed. So it feels like they just really, it's almost as if it's more comfortable staying where they are than having to face this harsh truth about themselves, which is really just all an illusion anyway. But they have to face that in order to be able to overcome it. So let's clarify. Well, I don't know what we were clarifying, but we got the Two of Swords again, so that's just confirmation of them just really not seeing something. Really not seeing something. And I really feel like that is their potential. They're not seeing their own potential here. So it is kind of sad, but I do see them actually getting out of it, okay? So I'm not going to clarify the Hermit. I think that that's pretty straightforward, that this is what you actually know. Let's clarify it, because what you're not seeing is that while they are in this Hermit mode, I feel like they are doing some soul searching, and that is why they are finding that strength. So Two of Swords, I cannot make that up. The Fool, there we go. So I feel like actually this bottom row is more like what is coming, okay? This is, I feel like, what's going on right now, or maybe in the beginning of August, and they've pulled away. But I feel like while they're going to be in this Hermit mode, like pulling away from you, or just away from you, maybe they've been already pulled away from you for a while now, they're really going to be looking at what it is that they weren't seeing. And I feel like they're going to, I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about, the Fool. They're going to be able to jump out of that, like see things in a new and fresh way, and bring themselves to this point where, you know what, maybe it is manageable, maybe I can do this. And they might even actually get some help here with the Three of Pentacles. They might actually, you know, maybe see a therapist or get some sort of external support. And that might actually be their leap of faith, is to actually, you know what, let me move away from this Two of Swords energy and move towards this Three of Pentacles to collaborate with somebody that might be able to help me. So I do feel like that is actually on the horizon for this person. And again, if this is you that is watching, do not hesitate to get help. Do not hesitate to ask for assistance for whatever it is that you might be going through. There are so many online therapists, but of course, you know, live one-on-one, I believe, is the best option if you can do that. So let's move on. So let's clarify strength here. We have the Four of Wands. There we go. The Star. Yes, some hope is coming through. And the Ten of Wands. There is hope of releasing this burden. There is hope of that weight coming off of their shoulders. And look at that, moving towards this Four of Wands, moving towards stability, happiness, a partnership. Having a strong foundation, right? They're finding they're going to be able to get that strength. And there's going to be hope. They're going to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel that, hey, I don't need to carry all these wands on my back. I can release them. I can find that way out. There is a solution. No need to be trapped here. And again, like I said, it's so much in their heads. And this is why we then have Justice, like things finally balancing out. And look at that, the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Things finally being able to balance out and then giving you that opportunity to move forward towards that Four of Wands, towards having a connection that is stable and secure, and giving this person the opportunity to be that King of Pentacles. Wow, what a twist here. So for the potential here though, so this is like an extra little message here. We have the Seven of Wands. So let me clarify this because I feel like this is a little bit of guardedness. Ace of Swords, yeah, guardedness. The Six of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Okay, so there's definitely potential here for this connection, but it feels like, you know, because of this struggle that this person or you, whoever it is, had to go through, even though, you know, they're finding their truth, right, and taking action based on their truth, which is really that King of Pentacles here, right, not that Five of Cups. I feel like they're still going to be, they're going to be a little bit guarded. Yes, they're moving towards calmer waters. They're leaving all this negativity here in the past or whatever obstacle this was. And they're really going to get through it, by the way, with that shadow work, okay, that came through. And I feel like that's going to happen here with this during Hermit mode with the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. So they are going to be moving towards a very, very positive direction here. However, the message here is don't be surprised if they are still a little bit guarded, if they still have their guard up just a little bit because of the intensity of what they've been through and the grief, okay? But so there might be a little bit of a waiting period before things, you know, balance out completely, but the balancing will have already started to take effect here with Justice coming up in the near future for you, okay? So I do feel like this would be, you know, by the end of August. So yeah, let's see. I do feel like that was the guidance, but let's just see if there's any final guidance for you watching or just any final messages. And then we will also get an oracle card here. So let's see, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and the King of Swords. Okay, so there is a Tower moment, okay, that is happening, and I feel like it's definitely not resolved just yet. So it's, you know, but it's a work in progress, okay? So I feel like you're being asked to be patient if you want to give this person a chance. Like if this is resonating for you and you really feel that it is an external factor here that is playing a role, and putting them in this energy, and that they really are the King of Pentacles deep down. If this was resonating for you and you want to be with this person, or at least give them this opportunity, then yes, you're being called to be a little bit patient with them, because they're going through a very, very difficult time right now. All right, a very difficult type of a transformation, but they're pulling through with this King of Swords here. They're going to have this determination to come out of it, but it's going to require a little bit of just a little bit of patience, and yeah, for you to have that understanding that it is a work in progress. It's not going to happen overnight. So it really is going to be up to you to make a decision here, as you too, as the King of Swords, like what you want to do and what you feel is worth waiting for or not. All right, guys, let's get the final Oracle card message. And yeah, I mean, I'm glad that this turned around, because I can see why grief was the very first card that we got here. Okay, and we have mending. All right, so this is being mended. Okay, this person is mending themselves, their emotional space, their head space, their whatever it is that put them in this energy to begin with. Okay, they are in the process of healing, and I feel like that is coming up, and that there is a potential here for you to also mend the relationship with this person. All right, guys, those were the messages. Yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Much love.